Yo, what is going on, Detail family? Just got in the shop. Panamera right here. But super excited. Oh man, you already know it's the new year, so we gotta do new things. Super excited to show you guys this package just came in. I got some other packages on the way coming in. We're gonna make some dope videos about. Check this out right here. What's in here? What's in here? I don't know. Thumbnail. Anyway, let me set you guys down on this tripod real quick. If I can get this thing to go real quick, one-handed. All right, so a little bit about what's in this box right here. So you guys already know. Matter of fact, let me show you if you don't know. If this is your first time seeing a video, first time on this channel, like, share, and subscribe. We talk about, detailing business, detailing in general, tools. We do some product reviews, hope to do some more, but if you don't know, this is the shop right now. This is the shop I got into October of 2020. In 2020, I jumped out and started my own detail business because I've been in the game for so long, and I wanted to kind of make some money for myself, make a name for myself, and kind of be a benefit to everybody around me. I put my friends on, put my family on, everybody. I had more than 10 plus friends and family come work for me on the weekend and stuff like that, make some extra cash. So that's one thing I love about it. And running my own business and owning my own business and choosing my own price is really what I love about it. But anyway, so this is the shop right here, 1,600 square feet. As you can see, it's pretty decent with an office space and I made it an office space in a waiting room. I almost said weight room. I like to work out too, but a waiting room as well. This is not the best I've seen, obviously. I know you guys seen some pretty good ones out there on the channel. Even stuff that have been remodeled. Like, I would love to make these floors epoxy, but I'm still in the deciding process of if I want to stay here, if I want to renew the lease and stuff like that, or if I want to just build my own building. That's always in the works. So I'm kind of going through that process right now. I am going to be making a video on redoing the waiting room and office area here soon, but for now I'm just going to keep the garage floors kind of looking like this. The company that was here before me, they did had a good idea of making it like a light gray, as you can see. This is the floor underneath. This is brown, but they made it a light gray. I don't know what they did, but they definitely didn't put a protective coat on top of it, so it's kind of flaking off. That's why it looks like that, But anyway, back to what this exciting video is about. So I got my power washer and whatnot. I'm definitely going to be upgrading that here soon and showing you guys the unboxing. But the regular gun that I use for my power washing is this gun right here. So I got my quick disconnect on the end. But as you can see, the cars right here, I literally have to put a wide fan tip on the end just so it's not shooting out too strong. And so I won't have to bag far away just to hit the car. So I use about like a 25 tip. I do have a 40 over there. That's just showing you how wide the fan pattern sprays on the car. And so I have just been thinking like, man, because I kind of hate the water getting everywhere in here. That's why I kind of bought this tarp right here. You can get this tarp off of Vevor. I got it off of Vevor. It's the second longest and largest one they have on there. I was thinking about getting double of those and kind of, taking up this whole front area right here. But as you can see, when you throw out the doors, it's pretty hard to keep in the water from dropping in on this floor right here. Pretty much this mat contains mostly all the water, but as you can see, the doors have to be open for you to detail it and stuff like that, in a trunk and stuff. And it's pretty good, it's pretty big. I wish they made a longer and wider one. I want to say this is about probably 18. I think they have a 19.5, but they need to definitely make a 20 or a 21 and definitely make it wider for like F-150s, dualies. I have had those in here, but luckily when I do those cars, they only hit me up in the spring and the summertime. So they don't usually hit me up in the wintertime. It's mostly small cars. Let me knock on some wood somewhere if I find some. But yeah, it fits a pretty decent sized car, as you can see. But the only reason why we got this video up here today is because I've always wondered, what's the point of having a small spray gun? And so I have come to the conclusion that this is the perfect gun to use, not only in the summertime when I'm outside, but also in the shop. Like I told you, I have to have my gun literally like, if the car is right here, I have it literally like, this is what I feel, and I got my stuff set up for the remodel, but this is kind of what I feel like. Let's just say the car is right there where this brown box is, and this is the gun. I literally have to be like this, like I'm about to, shoot a deer or something, just to spray down the car. Now I do have a different tip for the longer one that bends a little bit, but still I have to like hold it far away up here just to spray the car down itself. So I said, hey, it's a new year. Let's get some of these tax write-offs going. So I went on Amazon, and I'll try to post a link of which one this is, but came in this box right here, this pretty long box, which I was surprised it fit in. And then this is what it looks like. Pretty dope, pretty dope. I love this. It kind of makes it feel like it's a, some type of weapon. But got the quick disconnect right here. It has the locking feature, so you can't pull the trigger. It also has this locking feature right here. So what I can do is I pull the trigger down, press it, and just lock it in place. That way it's just spraying, and I don't have to, use my hand muscles or nothing like that to keep the pressure going. But as you can see, my long one in there, which is about a little bit long, a little bit shorter than this, but this is kind of comparison. Now with this, I can get directly up on a car, keep as much overspray, not even in the equation anymore. That's kind of why I got this gun. I've seen people with it all the time. Not this particular one, but with smaller handles like that. I've always wondered, like, why? What's the point of that? But I kind of see the point of it in the shop, in a close setting. If I had like a warehouse style shop, obviously it wouldn't matter because the overspray can, just dissipate in the air. But this is kind of hitting the wall sometimes, because you can see right here that the garage door, it's pretty close to this wall right here. So I have to kind of stay away from that area and, kind of spray away to the other side to where it can fall on other things over there. Even when I have other people over there spraying the cars, I just tell them, hey, watch out, don't spray too much by that wall, because there's an outlet over there. But like I said, I'm gonna post a link and stuff like that. This all came with each other. I want to say this was around $31 maybe. Crazy deal, right? Crazy deal. Anyway, so it came with this right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. So it came with an attachment for, the pressure washer hose right here. And actually, let me take this out the bag so you guys can see it. I'm gonna actually put this all together and, give you guys a test run here in a minute. But it came with the fitting, with the gasket, that you can screw into the bottom of this gun right here. Make sure of it. Make sure that's how it works. Did it come with directions? No. If you're wondering, so yeah, that just goes on right there. Pretty. I'm gonna tighten that up, obviously, and then you just thread on the power washer hose. I have a 50-foot. Definitely, probably want to invest into one of those ones that's built into the wall that retract. I'm looking at that. Maybe to come here soon this year. Also came with these tips right here. Now you get this yellow one, which is a 15. You get this black one, which is kind of a big one. That's usually a soapy one, or it shoots out foam and soap and stuff like that. It's kind of a rinser. This red one, which is a 0 tip. That's when you want to get fine pinpoint spray fan. I don't know what you would use that for. If you're trying to take off some paint, obviously, or remove something that's pretty on the car, yeah, you can do that, but be careful with that one. The white one is a 40 degree spray fan, and then the green one is a 25. Pretty much these colors are universal with any tip. They can look like this one, or they can look like the one I showed you before, but this is the same thing as the one I showed you before. Same thing as 25 degrees, so you get those right there in a little baggie for you. And most pressure washers, they have slots or spaces that you can put those on. And then why I really got this one, because it came with this. Now you see this is a separate attachment right here. Pretty durable, just like the gun. The gun is super heavy, well built. It has a, I don't even want to say it. I wish it could be bent a little bit more. I probably could bend it, heat it up a little bit more, and then try to bend it myself. But I want to say this is probably a 15 degree, maybe 10. But I like it because if I'm using this short gun on top of a car, you might have to kind of come downward with it to really knock off the soap or any debris. So you just attach these two, just pull this back right here with your index finger and thumb. Insert, let go. Make sure it's snug, and it's snug on there. So now you can see when I pull the trigger, it's gonna shoot downward without me having to raise my arm and elbow up and use shoulder muscle. I can just hold it like right here. So that's pretty cool. So I'll take this off right here. I already got this threaded on. I'm gonna thread it up some more, make sure it's tight. You can even put some of that tape right there if you wanted to, but now it's time for the demo. Let's go. All right, I got you guys set up here. This is the one from before. This is the new one. Check that out, guys. It's crazy, right? Crazy. Now you see I have to be like right here, you know what I mean? I have to be like right here on the car versus me being right here on the car. Now obviously, depending on what you're doing, you don't want to be this close, but if I got like the 40 degree spray fan nozzle tip on here, it's literally gonna cover this much ground so I can get close and knock off the soap, the debris faster, and be able to move faster during the detail process or car washing process, whatever you want to do. So versus here, and holding it with two hands, because this tip is brass and metal, so it's a little bit heavy, but not too much. But I have to hold it with two hands versus me holding it with one hand and being kind of free and a little bit closer. So this is the old one. So now it's time to throw in the new boy. Another pro tip, definitely invest in one of these. This is a turbo nozzle. It has been used and abused and dropped, but because this is my go-to whenever I'm prepping a vehicle, whenever I'm first doing the first, kind of dirt knockoff, debris knockoff, brake dust knockoff, anything. This right here is a lifesaver. And it can also hurt your pockets if you get a little too close to some paint. It'll peel that up real fast. So just take this off, easy like so. Put this gun down. Like I said, we got this on here tight. Just screw that on. Just like so. Woo! I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I'm gonna throw in my turbo. Oh, baby. Check that out. Woo! You don't want to get too close to this. This will tear you up. And let me just go ahead and turn on the power washer. Woo! Water on. All right, so we've got the power washer turned on. I had to do a voiceover on this section right here because the power washer just overpowered my voice, and I thought my AirPods were working, but apparently they weren't at this time. So right now you guys can see that I am spraying off the car with the turbo nozzle. I can get kind of close. I don't have to use two hands. I can if I wanted to. Right now I'm about to spray off the wheels, the wheel wells, and I don't have to use two hands to bend down or, you know, kind of twist up my back trying to spray the well right there in between the wheel and the car. As far as the roof, I can still use one arm, which is the greatest thing about it. I don't have to use two. Like I said, the original wand or gun is super long, so you have to use like two to control it. You don't have to, but it's best to like kind of get it accurate. But this right here with the turbo nozzle is just perfect. So that's me showing you guys that. Right here, I am going to grab the extension, which has the curve on it. And I'm going to show you here in a second how this works. So you just attach it to the gun itself. And then I'm grabbing the turbo nozzle to put on the end of that. Now that I've attached the turbo nozzle, for the roof, this is how I would use it on any SUV. You can see that I don't have to have it pointing downward like so, which I just demonstrated right there, but I can use one hand and be comfortable in it. The other hand, I can hold the hose if I wanted to, or even spray some, you know, solution or anything if I wanted. But even with the extension, it's perfect because not only with the longer and original gun, I would have to bend down and, you know, kind of break my back, spraying the wheel wells. I can just turn my gun upside down since the attachment is curved and spray better up under the car, right there on the foot panel, or up under the wheel wells. So that's just kind of clutch for me. So yeah, right there, save your back. Health is wealth, guys. Hopefully you guys like this video. Like, share, and subscribe to it. And we'll be shooting more videos like this about product reviews, equipment reviews like this one. And I'll drop the link in the description below to that gun in particular, with the tips and accessories that come with it. And we will see you guys on the next one.